Yeah, in the words of the interest rate and raocow, hey there everyone! Yeah, this is Sarah Found playing a Super Mario Thing Demo's Journey by the Talk House. It's about 16 years old now. And yeah, let's just jump back into things. So yeah, last time we were partway through an echoing call, and I could have sworn I state saved in the level, but I guess not. Okay, I guess we're not doing state save if you used to try to cheese that part then. Start from the midpoint. So yeah, when we got here last time, had fireballs, which you used to obliterate Cirno for all time. Help! But then it turns out you're supposed to be riding the cloud further into the level. So yeah, you need to actually do this as intended. Or close enough to. I don't think that was quite intended. That worked. Alright, down another state save. Yeah, if you fireball Cirno, you can steal the cloud and have it go indefinitely, but then it's a pain to get it past this part. And you need it deeper into the level, so... yeah, and this part is just kind of miserable. Help! Oh, right, there's another one there. Cirno sticking out of that pipe. Pop her. Where did the cloud Cirno go? Did she just T-spawn? Because that will also be a problem. Wrong F key. Alright, so here... get out of the water. Yeah, we need to come down here to get a springboard. You need to get another springboard up there. And I also need something I can throw, I think? Yeah, because there's something blocking the way here, wasn't there? Yeah. The turn box, so I need to grab a fuzzy. I also need to deal with that. Go ahead and put this on the ground, I can bounce up there more easily. Can I just... maybe. Yeah, I can do that. This guy. I need this guy. And I need to not do that. Should have bonked the Cirno on the way in. Alright, that's not solid to sprites. Forgot about that. Oops. Is it possible to get up there before it wakes up? Probably not, where I saved. Okay, what I'm gonna do is bonk Cirno. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about accidentally having this run into her. Help. Who or what is asking for help and why? Ah, that's what that was for. Okay, yeah, I remember seeing there was a block up there. You toss it up there, you get a power-up. But now I need to go this way. And the help blocks are still being annoying. And honestly, this might be less trouble if I were not big. Get in there. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of concerned that I haven't... Okay, there she is. Never mind, we're good. If I can get out of here. I think I needed to bring one of the fuzzies up there to hit her with. This'll do. Perfectly. And we got ourselves a cloud. And with the cloud, you can get across here. But yeah, if you fireball her at the beginning of the section, you get that, I'm not sure if it's a glitch or intended behavior, but if you fireball raocow, take the coin, the cloud does not ever despawn. Help! Okay, don't go in there. Where do we want to go? Okay, looks like these blocks are... Do I need another cloud? And if so, how am I supposed to get one? Or am I just supposed to bounce on her? Okay, so far so good. Help! Help? Yeah, the water cancels your spin jump, so that's not safe. I will bonk her. Just come back. There's the goal, but it's frozen. This goes to... back here. Okay, so that's get her to respawn if something happens to her. Okay, yeah, I think you need to bounce on her here. There we go. Go up here. Yeah, we need a way across those munchers. So, probably a Yoshi. Ah, here's a 9-ball. Excuse me. And just feed the horse on ice and walk across the baby horses. Is there something over there? I guess not. It looks like there wants to be. Maybe if you had a cloud, you could go somewhere. Okay, and we're back to the Donkey Kong music. Okay, we're through that level. I feel much better having cheesed through it instead of trying to do it legit, because seriously. Anyway, giant ice cubes. We're definitely on an ice theme here. I think this is Mega Man music. If ice wasn't in the cave, your journey may be longer than we thought. Cross the ice onto the desert. Watch out for shaft flips. Those are Torpedo Teds. Pretty sure that is lava down there, even though it looks like water, kind of. Okay, nothing there. Oh, torpedoed head. Yeah, I think going back the other way. Really? Really? That just seems unnecessarily mean. Yep, that's lava. Is that solid? Okay, good. You know what? That's fair. So boost of power up there, I mean. Yep, all the coins. Well, yeah, it's ice graphics, but we don't have ice physics. Oh, we've got a black mage. Yeah, I feel like I'm relying too much on state states, but also we're at the point where the game's basically stopped trying to play fair. Okay, there's the key. This level did have a secret exit, didn't it? And the pipe is not a pipe. Well, it is a pipe, but you can't go through it. The springy things are just so finicky. Of course, it would help if I didn't keep going to the magic. And the Magic Koopa, which is a black mage. But it's still a Magic Koopa, functionally. Yeah, that I'm not sure what I was supposed to do. Maybe if I had just gone to the side, I'd been fine. Yeah, but they're on the level with you. If you're ducking or small, the magic will pass harmlessly over your head. Okay, that's kind of unfair. Nah, you can see it from here. It's not that bad. So it's not fun is when it gets to the point where it's falling just fast enough you can't jump off of it anymore. Alright, I forgot they could turn ice blocks and not just the plain yellow ones into things. Wait for the thumb to move, then go. And not into the mega spike. Yeah, we don't have ice physics despite everything. That would have been nice to get, but... I thought I jumped high enough to clear that. But the angle was bad. And the Magic Koopa destroyed the block with the prize in it. One up, for what it's worth. I thought there might be something in that pipe. It wouldn't actually make sense, considering the bottom is just here, but pipes don't have to make sense. Yeah, like I said, pipes don't have to make sense. Okay, we do have ice physics here. Can I jump over that? Or do I have to wait for it to go up and then go under it? No, you have to jump over it. We've got the sleeping box music from... And yeah, like I figured, this is the secret exit. In this pipe. Took a bit to respawn, but we're in. Okay, secret exit goes to Super Puzzle Deluxe, which also has a secret exit. Which I think maybe those are intended to block the flop out. Go. Just run right into everything. That's fine. Not sure I was supposed to do that big, actually. And the key was over to the left, so we can ignore that this time, because we already got the secret exit. And that's why I'm state saving. Oh. Okay, that was not intentional, but it looked nice. Yeah, I'm putting too much on that jump. got the power up, and fell in a pit. Midpoint. Now, let's find out where the midpoint goes. Just in case it's something interesting. Nah, it's just here. Okay. That looks like another dragon coin that's not worth the trouble. Bonk the mage on ahead. You can have little concussion as a treat. Maybe not do the same thing twice in a row, that would be great. Alright, the Koopas ran into each other. Oh, it's ice physics now. I swear it wasn't before. Okay, there's something in that block. I need to not be running here. And that's just a tricky jump. Wait for the Koopa to get out of the way. Need a little more momentum than that. Not quite that much, though. Okay, we are safely on the other side. And now there's just too many projectiles. And I've run into the wizard. They're squishy, but they're not that squishy. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was trying to do there. Is there a fireball generator now? Yeah, because here there's a statue, but later on they're just coming out of nowhere. The vulnerability wore off. You can go through that. Okay. And the magic came out right as I bonked him. One of these is probably a power-up. No? Okay, then. Yeah, the problem with generators is they'll spawn things in places where there's really no way you can do anything about them. Yeah, at least here you know there's a statue, you know there's going to be fireballs coming from that. Watch out for those. Should have spin jumped. Not fireball. Somehow I didn't see that. So it was too late. I got Koopa to the head. And the dry buns despawned. Ah. Wrong reaction. Don't want to go up there. Yeah, and that is icy. So you need to mind your momentum. And it helps if you watch out for those too. Okay, it's a little better. Until that. Yeah. Tight jump plus ice physics, not the most fun. I'm gonna sure into that sort of thing. How did I not hit the Koopa? Can I even get up there anymore? Yes, but also thwomp. Why did I do that? And a Koopa to the head. And again. You cannot bonk them from below, but you can hit the block, which then makes it immune to getting turned into a thing. That was a little odd. Okay, I guess those are taller than they look. Yeah, ice physics and one-tile platforms do not mix well. Like, ice physics and two-tile platforms don't mix well. I'm not sure how I cleared that fireball and then didn't clear the more obvious hazards. Alright, that's his spiky mode. I also feel like this platform ends really abruptly as soon as it gets off screen. Alright, the yellow ones can turn around when they feel like it. With everything else here, is the wizard really necessary? I'm trying to spin jump on that when it comes up, but my timing is bad. There we go. And sliding off the things again. Yeah, I'm trying to slow down without overcorrecting, and I just don't have the right feel for it. And right into the magic. And that time into the fireball. There's a block there. Yeah, I feel like there's level design lessons being learned here. If you're going to have invisible blocks, make them like a little less surprise. Unless you're trying to cause the players trouble, which could be the case. And this isn't Kaiso, but it kind of feels a bit like it at times. Okay, I misread that. Get in the door. Yeah, Mario World doors can be a little finicky. We're back to the sleepy music, we're back to the gold tape, and I just missed it. You know what? Whatever. Alright, the main exit goes to Ghosts Are Scary. So we have a 2-exit Ghosts Are Scary level and a 2-exit Super Puzzle Deluxe level. Let's get scarried. Ghosts are scary. Hee hee hee, you have made a big mistake. You won't make it out of this room, let alone survive. Beware the Yoshi ghosts. That sounds dangerous. The doors. But it looks like it just goes back here. But this isn't necessarily the same place. There's a 3-up. There's something going on up there. Alright, if this is just a reset, then I can get the power up back with no issues. Yeah, it looks like there wants to be something there. But you have to actually catch the hole in the ground. Clock house. Okay, I don't think I want to hit the death box. There's the Yoshi. Yoshi should be able to walk on these. Is this actually useful? Not really. We're kind of getting a preview of the level, but that's about it. That came back. That's kind of odd. I can get that with Yoshi, I think. Yeah, I need to bounce on a ghost, but that should be doable. Do I actually need it for anything, though? That shuts that out. As some coins, you've earned it by spying our attack. User was banned for this post. Okay. Okay, does that get you anything, though? That would just get you up there. Yeah, you can't go through the door on the Yoshi. Here's another cave. Don't land on the skull block. Alright, there's a glitch where you can spin jump on under a block when you're big, so you can go through that. I can just get in here like this anyway. Now, but there's a blue shell, so flying Yoshi. Looks like a puzzle level. I guess that's not surprising for a ghost house. But what does flying Yoshi actually get me? Can I hit that question block in any way? No, that doesn't do it. And the chevron kind of looks like it's saying go up, but going up doesn't really do anything for you. So maybe there's a thing back here when you hit the B switch. It helps if I actually keep the Yoshi. I'm not seeing anything. So if you're small, you can go through a door with Yoshi because you're 2 tiles high, and the door is 2 tiles high. If they make a 1-tile door, then you need to be small and on foot. And if there's a 3-tile high door, which normally there isn't, but sometimes you'll find them in hacks, you can go through that with Yoshi, well, not small. Wait, have I tried that door? Okay. No, but also, what good is this for you? I mean, the cape feels important, the Yoshi feels important, but what do they actually get you? Unless does the P-switch affect these blocks somehow? I doubt it. I think they're just munchers. Maybe there's something in one of those. That also seems unlikely, but you never know. Also, there was a thing that said to beware of ghost Yoshis. Not sure, is that a hint, or is that just kind of lampshading the fact that Yoshi appears ghostly in a ghost house? That didn't help. That door will just reset the area. Jump right into a bullet. And again. Okay. Alright, let's get the other Duffalo book. Looks like we got puzzles either way. This is Mario Kart. I assume that's deadly. Okay. Not seeing the puzzle part of this so far. They're starting you with double fire. That didn't work. I'll give it one more shot. But I feel like it wants you to keep your fire, but if you just go straight across here, you'll run into these snowflake things. Can I screen scroll? Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that hurts. Yeah, that's just a hard jump. And the double fireball means you can't bring a cape into the level. I go see the screen scroll. Okay, save here for now. Is there something down here? There is a springboard. But I'm not sure I can actually get to it safely, unless I bring a Yoshi here. And of course, to do that, I would need a Yoshi. But that may be what that watermelon block is for. And suddenly I have a mushroom instead of a flower. Yeah, that's there to let the sprites go through it. Kind of curious about that door, but I feel like it's probably a reset door. That looks like it wants you to fly. There's the shell. Yeah, now I can fly. Okay, you want to put a shell in there? Trying to fly to see if I can see if there's something up there. But I'm not sure this is enough room with the ice physics. There we go. Okay, that doesn't work. Maybe you need a Yoshi? I don't know. There's definitely more I could have done there. But let's leave that for next time. I'm completely baffled by the ghost house for now. And this level has something going on that looks doable but also complicated, so... yeah, until next week, this has been raocow playing a Super Mario thing. Feel free to check out the archives for the whole playthrough to this point, as well as a bunch of other stuff. Currently, I'm posting videos on Mondays and Thursdays. Also, currently finishing up, working on a playthrough of Link to the Past randomizer using a custom setting I'm calling Lightmare, which is like their Nightmare preset, but not as bad. But mainly has the entrances making no sense whatsoever. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. And regardless, enjoy your weekend. It's August already. What happened to summer?